This is Roger with Crosscut in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this Explorer. This is a kind of a crazy car. It's a 2017 Explorer. It's a all-wheel drive, 3.7 liter all-wheel drive police Interceptor. It was a theft recovery, purchased directly from an insurance company in San Bernardino. Obviously, it was a cop car. It is on a clear title. Runs, drives, looks great. There's a couple things that I'll tell you about that we had to do a exhaust repair. There's a couple things that they took off the car. Probably the cops took off after they recovered it. But other than that stuff, it's a pretty cool car. I learned a lot about these vehicles in the last couple hours. A lot different than a factory Explorer. Anyway, very low miles, 41,712 miles. When we got it, we noticed that the passenger side exhaust, somebody had backed into a curb probably and bent it up. So we had to send it to the exhaust shop for $100, and they straightened it out for us. Other than that, it went to detail, and that's it. Let's see, what else? It's missing the center console. Whatever the cops put in the center between the front seats, it's missing. They probably took that out. Let's see, on the glove box, the hinge is a little funky on the right side of it. It works fine, but you just got to be gentle with it. There might be a crack in it. I'm not really sure what the deal is. I'll demonstrate that in a second. Anyway, there's a whole bunch of stuff you need to know about these vehicles. In our ad, I scanned in the article, the difference between police Interceptors and regular Explorers, and things like 75-mile-an-hour rear crash ratings, 30-mile-per-hour frontal barrier tests that they do. So they don't want to get killed when they pull someone over on the interstate and get rear-ended, so they have reinforcements in the rear end. Heavy-duty lock cylinders, a heavy-duty alternator, aluminum hood, magnesium seat frame, boron A and B pillars to absorb crash energy, 304 horsepower, motor, all-wheel drive with police calibration for more dynamic driving, stiffer springs and shocks, etc. Please look at that what I scanned in, and you'll read more. You'll also see the Carfax warranty information. We encourage everyone to call in to verify that the vehicle is still under warranty in your local dealer. When we say that, we're just going based on what Carfax is saying. It is a theft recovery. It is on clear title, but you have to do your due diligence, okay? Little ding right here. Interesting, you cannot open this rear hatch unless the vehicle's running. This is a security thing, I think, for the cops. Unless the vehicle's running, and then you have to unlock it from the inside. So, put the key in, see where it says certified calibration there. It's pretty cool. Anyway, this, you go down. If it's not running, you cannot unlock the car, the lift gate. Took me a while to figure out all these little tricks. Anyway, let me go through some real quick stuff for you here. First of all, here's the warranty check. There's the VIN. Start date of warranty was 4/17 of 18. Today's date is 9/22 of 2021. Calculated here, that means there's 20 months or 18,288. Please verify with your dealer that the warranty is actually established, if that matters to you. We didn't call them, we're just going off what Carfax is saying, okay? Here is the exhaust. Install new rear tail section to rehang muffler. That was $100. Did that $831. Here's the article that you'll be able to read in our ad. You can click on that. There's a PDF in there, and you can check it out. But it's kind of interesting. Okay. Let's see. Here's the actual Carfax. There's your VIN. Basically, Carfax blends the Kelly and the Blue Book. Click the Kelly Blue Book and the history of the vehicle. They come up with a value of $22,450. Okay. No accidents reported. One owner. There's your VIN. No major title problems. Born in California. That's the only page of that. Give you some help here on what this thing's worth. We found one almost the exact same miles, 40,500 miles. They considered a good deal, all-wheel drive police interceptor for $19,950. Okay. We have found another one, a black one, with 70,000 miles, 30,000 miles more. They said it was a good deal at $17,700. It's almost 18 grand. Okay. This is what this is the Manheim market report for August 26th. There's your VIN with 41,000 miles. A dealer would pay $18,100 for this at auction. Okay. That's what Manheim market report is. All right. Let me put this around here. Check this out. This is that reinforcement stuff that they put inside these vehicles for rear end safety. It's kind of interesting, huh? When I opened it up, I'm like, what the heck is that? That's what that is. They weld in some reinforcement there, okay? No third seat, which is what they all are. None of them do. I believe these cutouts were probably for rear lights and stuff for pulling people over with, right? Anyway, the repair we did was right there. You can see the new pipe right there. They just backed that thing right into something. The undercarriage of this thing looks great. Yeah. Open the hood. All right. Has a hood prop right here, but I'll just hold it up by hand. Okay, that's that. There's your stickers where they belong. Boom. Let's see. I think it has HID lights too. Turn those on here. Yes, it does. Boom. There you go. I do have a driver mirror order for this thing. It was fine until I went to the detail shop and someone pressed too hard on the mirror and broke the mirror. Anyway, this thing, somewhere in here, the hinge is off. I'm not sure if there's supposed to be something hooked in here that holds it up. That'll be for the next guy to own and figure it out. I'm not sure. Wait, here's that metal plate I was talking about. You could probably mount all kinds of stuff in here. That'd be kind of cool. This is kind of neat. But I would make sure if you're drilling through here that you don't drill into some electronics and stuff. So you got a USB, power, auxiliary line. These are supposedly really heavy duty fabric compared to the regular ones, and I can tell from having known a lot of Explorers that it is. Interesting above light, right? Overhead light. Let's see. Oh, you know what? It's a cop car, huh? I'll bet you. Let me see. I wonder if they even let the rear windows go down. I bet they don't. Oh yeah, they do. I just had to unlock them. Alright, there you go. Yep. Alright, then you can put the seat like that, right? Same thing with the other side. Alright, let's see. And like I said, see this mirror? Somebody pushed too hard on it when they were drying it and broke it. So I've got it held here, right here. I have to buy a whole new one. So it'll have a brand new mirror on it. Irritating. The other side, out, in, up, and down. Driver's seat forward, back, up, down. Got pedals, adjustable pedals up and down for your short highway patrolman. I think I want to take this thing home and scare the crap out of my son. Get up behind him. He won't recognize this car because he hasn't seen it yet. And he's 21. Yeah, I might have to be like hiding at the neighborhood and then come rolling up on him. He'll freak out. Anyway, let's see. Lights, boom, boom, boom. Let's see. Low gear. Boom, that's that. Let's see, what else? Air conditioning's blowing ice cold, which is important because it's really muggy and humid. Radio.
gonna come a day, Jeremiah.
Well, you gave the cops a real station, right? A real system here. So you got steering controls, change the station. Let's see. There you go. I'm just changing the station here. So that all works fine. You got Bluetooth here. Got cruise control. Let's see, I'm going through the list here of stuff going on. Fuel economy, driver assist, all that stuff. And it is all-wheel drive, so you're already in four-wheel drive right now. All right, let's go for a ride. All right, if you come to Tucson to drive this bad boy home, you'll pay the following. You'll pay your state tax rate, whatever that is, plus our city tax of 2.7% and a $250 dock fee. Okay? So it's your state tax rate plus our city tax of 2.7 and a $250 dock fee. If you're gonna pay by wire and ship this thing out of state, all you're gonna pay is agreed upon price. There'll be no tax, no dock fee, nothing. Once we receive full payment, we'll fill out the title with your name or your customer or your company's name and address. We will scan it in your online file, sign it off to you, scan it in your online file, and mail it to you. We even scan in the envelope, we mail it in, okay? Once we receive full payment, okay? You will have the vehicle shipped to you, and once the vehicle shows up by your shipper, you'll take the title that we sent you, and you'll go get plates. It's very simple, okay? If you need help with shipping, please let us know, and we will, I could do it for you. We could wrap the price of shipping into the price of the vehicle, so you can just make one payment for the whole thing. Or if you want to do the shipping yourself, you just want a phone number to call, we can give you some phone numbers, or you're welcome to just do it yourself, okay? What else? It's kind of weird because this neighborhood's full of cops, so speeding in a cop car, a look-alike cop car, when you're not a cop, probably a bad idea, so I'm gonna mellow out with that. What else? Deposit's $500. Once we have a deposit, we have a deal. Until then, it will stay for sale, so make sure you get your deposit in. Last part of every video, I say the same thing every single time. We don't have salesmen. We don't have bottled water with our name on it. We don't have an attendant serving scones and lattes. All that stuff is at the Auto Mall down the street here on the right. Take a right here at Wetmore, go down about a mile, and you'll be at the Auto Mall. They have huge rents to pay. They have salesmen to pay. They have attendants to pay. They have lots of bills that we don't have. That's why we can sell for what we sell, and that's why they have to sell for what they have to sell them for, okay? They also know that if they sold you this vehicle and it broke, you would bring it in and say, fix my vehicle. I just paid a fortune for this thing and I want it to run perfectly, or the window to open, or whatever. And they would do that for you because they actually charge you between $500 and $700 at the time of sale just for future repairs. Usually they don't have to use that money that they included in the sale, but sometimes they do, and that's why they do it. So they don't have to pay out of their pocket. They pay for the repair of your car with your money that they charged you extra for at the time of sale. We don't charge you that money. Why? Because we expect you to be the owner on day one. Now, like I said, the odds are that you call Ford, run this VIN, they're gonna say that the in-service date was what I said in the thing, and you've got 20 months and however 18,000 miles of warranty left on the motor and transmission, the powertrain. The rest of it, if something breaks, you're gonna fix it with your money, okay? But please verify, call Ford, make sure that it's the case. What I don't want is someone saying Roger said that the warranty is good and it was a theft recovery and they're saying it's not good. So call your local dealer. That is your job. It takes 5 seconds. Call them up, call the service drive, say, run this VIN for me, I'm about to buy this car, okay? And tell me when the service date starts, when the in-service date was, and is the powertrain still valid? And they're gonna say yes, but I want you to do that. I want them to tell you, not me, okay? What else? What else? I think that's about it. Really nice car. These videos can be 17 minutes and 38 seconds long. which is random, I know. I've never understood why that's the limit. But I try to give you as much time as you can. This thing runs great. I mean, obviously these cars are serviced all the time. You know, after every shift they check them out and, you know, do their thing. I don't know what police department had it, but obviously it was a police department vehicle, and, you know, they have their own fleet people that check them out, make sure they're safe, and oil change and stuff. So these things are almost always in, you know, mechanically great shape. What's unusual, this one's really actually cosmetically in good shape. Usually they don't really care so much about the looks. And they'll have stickers all over them. This one was obviously a sneaker. This one, they like to creep up on you with this one, you know? So anyway, I think that's about it. I'm just gonna keep driving here for a second or two. Really nice vehicle. Like I said, that mirror is gonna be brand new. I'm gonna make a left up here at the light and then wrap over to Home Settle Ford and go pick one up. Hopefully they have one in stock, and put it on. Not such a big deal. This guy's trying to get into the CBD shop right here. So I'm gonna go right here. There you go. All right. Sitting at the light here at Roger and Flowing Wells in Tucson. There's a little trivia. My brother just told me that there's currently 4 brand new Bugattis in Tucson right now being tested. Engineers driving around with laptops in their lap. I have no idea why you would bring $8 million cars. One of them's an $8 million car. The other 3 are, what, $4 million cars? And brand new. And the one that's $8 million, there's only 8 of them on the planet, and it's in Tucson. Anyway, there's a cop over here. See him right over here? I don't think I want to get a ticket, so I'm going to turn this off. Thank you.